When my dad first came to America, my dad's from Nigeria, so my mom and my dad both from Nigeria. I'm Nigerian. So when my dad first came, he was a cab driver. So he drove taxis all the time. My brother was 3 years old at the time. My sister was 1 year old, and I was in my mother's stomach. She was already 9 months pregnant with me. So one morning, my dad went to go drive the taxi. It was just a foggy day. Came across these group of guys in black hoodies. And then they got in the car, everything was fine. My dad said, "Where do y'all want to go?" And they gave my dad the destination, the address. My dad took him there, and when he got there, they took him to a dead end. So then, this is in downtown Boston, it's a dead end. And right there, my dad knew something was wrong. So they pay my dad the money. My dad tries to give him the change back. And they're like, nah, we don't want the change. So then my dad's like, okay. So as my dad was trying to leave, the guy told my dad to roll down the window. My dad rolled down the window. He took out a .22 caliber gun. And he just shot my dad in the chest. And when he shot my dad in the chest, my dad just didn't even know he was shot. He said 1 minute later, he looks down and blood's just leaking down his shirt, and they're running. Where they shot my dad was next to a daycare. So then there's a bus driver waiting to pick up these kids, and he see my dad. So he runs over to my dad, and then he just puts his pinky inside my dad's chest where the bullet wound was, so no blood would come out. And he just called the cops. When they called the cops, they came, and then the ambulance took my dad in, and then my mom rushed to the hospital pregnant with me in her stomach. And then she went inside and she asked the doctor, how is he doing? And then the doctor told her that it was a .22 caliber gun. The doctor just told my mom, we don't think he's gonna make it. So then the doctor said you could put him on life support. And at this time we didn't have a lot of money, so my mom just put him on life support for one night. So then my mom came back the next morning, and then she asked the doctor, how's he doing? And the doctor just said, this is like a miracle. They never seen nothing like it. My dad's scan was just running perfectly, and they say he's gonna be perfectly fine. And then the next week I was born. And my dad just named me Goodluck because not everyone's lucky enough to have a father to live through something like that. And like he said, when he was shot, he was just thinking about me, just how he wants to live to see his son. That's where it comes from.